In 2015, a space for liberation, views, opinions, free from judgment, and a sister circle known as I'm Just Saying was born. We offered the world every Sunday our greatest laughs, cries, angers, hurts, and so much more. From this giant step, we moved on to continue to shake the world around us with our projects, including It Goes Down in the DMs, Mo Does the Most, and The Way Shay Mo Sees It, and a few more. But one day, I had the vision to tie all of those projects and networks together to bring I'm Just Saying back, new, improved, and reloaded. Seeing the need for a safe space again to discuss all that makes us us, and by us, I mean y'all too. It was only right to bring I'm Just Saying back, reloaded. So on a new platform, a new day, a new time, and a new look, we're going to bring you all of the feistiness that you guys loved and a few new topics as well. Tune in every Thursday at 8 p.m. Don't be late.
Y'all,
It's Shay Mo.
and Mo.
And this is I'm Just Saying.
Can we say reloaded?
Reloaded.
Okay, just making sure.
Welcome back to another episode, y'all.
I hope like these episodes hit like boom, boom, boom. I mean, because you know
They about to.
they waiting.
They literally, and I love it. Like they've been calling us to come back to the streets.
They
so.
calling me, come back to the show. That makes it so funny though, because everywhere I've been going lately, it's we ain't gonna start back podcasting. Oh, about that.
Don't even worry about
worries.
it. I just be like, say
I
less.
got what you want.
Say less.
And you know, this time I'm like, let's go off. Let's go like a rocket.
Let's go off.
Let's go off like a rocket. Gotta fulfill the world, you know? Give the people what they want.
Absolutely.
All right.
So, we're back with another episode, and I feel like we should just kind of jump right into a couple of these topics, because, like, we be having a lot to unpack in such a little bit of time. But don't worry,
Right. So
we get all to it.
I'm gonna say with new rule. What we're gonna start doing though is if we got a lot to unpack, let's just let's take grounded.
Okay.
But today we got a lot to unpack with a little time, so we'll do it that way.
So, I want to get into this clip. That's the
you
first
wanna
thing.
Start.
Pow.
Damn.
Okay. I want to
I thought
get
you wanted the people to learn something about me or something. Okay.
and after that.
All
But
right,
we,
well,
you know,
we get straight to it.
let's roll the clip.
So a married man, is it safe to say that is it safe for him to have some hoes during marriage?
No, he shouldn't have hoes. He can have a side chick, but he can't have hoes. Yeah, hoes are dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh.
You really only can fuck with hoes when you're on the come up and you don't have nothing to lose yet.
Yeah.
Side chick she's dependable, she's trustworthy, she knows exactly what her job is.
She not gonna your shit up.
Yeah, and
go
that's a
too
good
crazy.
side chick. Okay, some men try to make hoes side chicks. You can't do that. Because hoes will expose you, exploit you, tell your business. You can't do that. Now you have some women who are side chicks. Some women are not mentally capable of living with a man full time. Like some women will tell you, listen, I need him to give me something and go. Some women cannot live with a man, whether it be due past trauma, it could be her personality type. So those are the women normally who are ordained to be side chicks, and they going to know me and him don't got no bills together, no kids together. It's strictly fun. My job is to not bicker our business private, not call him after 10 o'clock. That keep a lot of people happy and sane.
And should a woman be okay with that?
Baby.
Baby.
So I feel like our viewers are going to definitely get to know us a little bit better.
Let's go.
It was so cute how she tried it. It was the ordained word for me.
It was the ordained. I was following sis until she said you were ordained to be a side chick.
On.
Ma'am. As the author and co-author of the Mistress Handbook, ma'am, nobody was ordained
Okay.
to be a side chick. Like,
So we was riding down 2100 Jackson Street, right?
okay.
And when she started separating the messy from the real,
All right.
I was with her.
I was
so
with her too.
hoes don't have nothing to lose. They are the
don't.
ones that will tell your business,
Tell
their
our
business,
books.
and his business. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
I was with that. And side chicks, they do have a tendency to be more loyal. However, let's be clear. what I was waiting for her to do was differentiate a little bit more of the side chick has her autonomy to do what she wants to do. She is not placed here solely for your enjoyment. You're placed for her enjoyment as well. And whatever kind of arrangement that you are seeking, she not going to tell your business. She will hold you down. She'll make you steak. She'll rub your back. She might give you a little guac 3000 and send you about your way.
I think,
but that whole ordained shit? Oh, no, ma'am.
It was messy.
Oh, no,
I was
ma'am.
like, nobody's ordained to be a side chick, ma'am. I want you to get up off of that.
Please.
Like, I want you to get up off of that. Now, is there a difference between hoes and side chicks? Absolutely. Was her comparisons, like, spot on? Pretty much. Any relationship that a person has outside of their known relationship is not anything.
Mm-hmm.
However, the quick and easy aspect of a hoe, because most men know that one time for the night, that
unless you're gonna do it, let me see what my ego put me into.
And typically, if a man does have a side chick, he does have an actual relationship with her.
That's girlfriend number 2.
Her place is known. Like, she is 1,000% on the place that she holds. Like, she knows that she is not going to the barbecue.
Nah, she not showing up at my house.
She not. She know that she has
February
the day after Valentine's
15th. I was gonna say it's
Side
her day.
chick Saturday. It's her day.
Hey.
So if Valentine's Day is on Friday, she know that Saturday is.
She ain't
her.
even looking for him.
She not even looking for him.
But them hoes, they blowing you up from the 12th to the 15th because, sir, you got me messed up.
But so that makes me wonder though, when a man has hoes, do you think his hoes are like? I look at them as like the things at the register, like, quick and easy, like they just can go to. Like, I don't think they have that blow your spot up relationship unless they want something out the deal and they're not getting it. Like,
so they like M&Ms as well. It really depends on which color you gonna get.
True.
Which one
you
is
have
it?
the ones that like, you fucking with, you giving her money, and then once that money run out, because she's now lost her whole reason
I'm gonna
for
just
being
slide
here.
down on baby girl
Now I'm about
every
to
now
write
and
a
again.
book on you and tell everybody who you really are. And
But if you make a hoe mad on the right day, you know what I'm saying? Then that's how it normally will come out. Like, she probably talking to herself, her and her ghetto ass friends, like, bitch, you should da-da-da-da-da. And now we going down the Facebook rabbit hole.
So do you think hoes know their place?
No.
Okay. But side chicks know their place.
Yeah.
No, I mean, because it's like,
It's more, and
The
it sounds bad, right?
it really don't sound bad because we know life.
But this is realistic.
Right.
Like, this
I guess it might sound bad.
is
but to
real
because I know
rap.
it's real.
Me and Mo had a conversation a couple of days ago, and we were just talking about some of the things that we learned.
Yeah.
So I've played so many different positions, like when y'all talk about y'all sports, the power forward, point guard, all that shit. Like, so I was a side chick. I was the faithful girlfriend. I was the stupid girl. Like, I've worn so many hats. And when I was the woman with the cheated man, and his side chick had to, well, I feel like she was a hoe, but that's neither here nor there.
And that's why I'm like, I got to get to that. But go ahead. His
she
side chick
told
slash
me
hoe.
I'm gonna fuck on him every time he let me, and when he tell me to stop, that's when we stop, and I'm gonna keep pulling up as long as he allows it. And I was like, you know what, go off,
She
sis.
might have been his side chick, sis.
Yeah.
And you just
she
disrespectfully
knew.
want to call her a hoe.
Yeah, because because my entitlement as his woman,
Yeah.
I wanted.
Can we
to,
talk about that?
to feel superior.
I gotta
this
talk
woman.
about this entitlement as his woman.
Come
I got
on.
to.
Come on.
Because I read a lot of comments on a lot of different posts, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, because I know the biggest thing his woman, the wife, the main woman, says about a woman who will sleep with a man that is,
She don't love herself.
yes, you knew I was going there.
Her self-esteem
They
is so
always
low.
throw in, you don't love yourself. And I'm like, well, what about your man that don't love himself? Can we talk about that?
Or he might not love you the way that he thinks.
So
You think that he does.
Or you just missing the why on our man, sis. You keep using the why
Because
on our
the
man.
why on our man is silent. So
You keep saying your man.
no.
Baby, he mine too. So let's throw it out. Right? This is how it goes. Ladies, I'm sorry. Y'all can be mad. Every main chick, wifey, whatever you are,
Dynamic.
if you're in a relationship and your boo, bae, husband, main nigga, whoever he is cheating on you, you are now a full-time employee.
Listen,
Okay?
and
Let's just hear me out.
by choice.
You're a full-time employee because you do. You get the ring, you get the house, you get full benefits. You are full-time. And that side bitch is a part-time employee.
Okay.
But it's still her job. So while you thinking your man
She
is
don't
your
have as
man,
many
SZA told you
responsibilities.
best, that's our man. The why on your man is silent, sis. I'm just part-time.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I don't get holidays and vacation pay. But
However,
I still have my position. And I say that just to say,
you
look.
take Wednesday, Thursday, and just send them my way.
I say that not to cape for side
Nah.
chicks or side women, but to say this shit is so real. I wish we would stop ignoring it, because if we would honestly say what it is, then maybe we get this man some help,
Closure, some
so
clarity,
we can stop picking him all the
something
time.
for you. Because my thing is, as the faithful woman, a lot of my ego and pride and foolishness was wrapped up into that relationship. So I had invested so much, and I did not want to lose my ROI. I didn't want to lose my return on my investment. So he has some growing to do, and this is what people go through, and I'm his ride or die, and he bringing home all of the money, and I know what this is going to, and da-da-da-da-da, as long as he come home, and I fed myself all of the bullshit, but not really realizing or stating just the facts. He's cheating.
Right.
And I was not ready to leave him yet. I wasn't strapping my boots up and saying,
That
I'm
makes
gone.
me make every woman who wants to point to the next woman ask herself a question. So who don't love who? Do you not love you for you accepting such behavior?
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's not me, then it'll just be her. He's always going to have a part-time employee right now, sis. He's not ready to just be a one-woman man.
So can you deal with that?
Can you deal with
If
that?
you can, then your job is to shut the fuck up and be who you
and
are.
let him cheat in peace, sis.
Let him cheat.
Because he cheating at 8 p.m. He is not cheating at 2
Him
a.m. While you giving
cheat
him
in peace.
While you giving him curfews, he is at that girl house at 7 p.m.
Baby, he picking
okay?
up all the overtime, and he at her house.
I mean, I'm not telling y'all what I don't know. I'm just telling you what I know. So, that always just
And
makes me laugh.
for women who, like I said, played all of the positions. And when sis gave me that good grip of reality, I had to think back like, you know what, you're right. She don't want your man. And yes, she wants a faithful man, because she will wait and vet hers out, and she will deal with what she wants to deal with, and what she doesn't want to deal with, she won't.
One of the things baby girl did say in the video, though, was that woman at that time in her life, you don't know what's going on for her, where she can't be the full-time employee.
Yes.
She can't be the wife. She can't bear those children and be at those holidays and deal with your mom. Because I know me. I can't deal with your mama, sir. Your mama not nice. I can't deal with her. I'm going to tell you right now.
Because I cuss her out.
Yeah, I still got some work
And y'all
on me.
love y'all mama
I
and y'all
already
grandma.
can't. I know I couldn't deal with your sister, but I'm working on myself. So in that process where I've worked on me to the point where it's like, okay, I can have this conversation. I can talk to your mother. I'm not just self-serving, because that's another thing. A lot of men don't give any attention to a woman that's self-serving. Like, what you have to remember, as little girls, we're trained that our value is wrapped in our ability to be in a
To
relationship.
get and keep a man.
That wasn't what nobody told me my value was. So my value has never been wrapped into a relationship. Therefore, relationships have never been priority. So a physical and emotional and spiritual relationship with a man has never been my priority. So that I didn't do it. I didn't cultivate such a thing, because my priority was, what do you want?
Right.
Not what do they tell you want. So as I looked at what I wanted, that's what I went for. And it had nothing to do with the man. And I had to laugh at my tender old age of 38. Like, I escaped everything I would have been miserable and terrible at.
She did.
Because I
congratulated her.
Yeah, because I didn't have to feel worthy or worthiness in my ability to be in a relationship when I did not even know who I was. And then you see these women who get in these relationships as soon as they're of age, get with a man, have his children,
See what your
make
mama
these
did, see
lives,
what your grandma
do all
did.
these great things, and be miserable because they have not had a clue who they actually are, other than a wife or a mother. And I actually was like, I don't want to do that, because it don't even look fun to me.
That don't seem like something I want to sign up for.
No. Do I have, and that's why I had to get to my stage and say, okay, I can teach my daughter what the value of being a wife and a mother really is, and her individuality. So in your process, sis, don't
Based off of
swear
life's experiences.
Don't swear off relationships, but don't make be everything relationships. learn how to figure you out.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do meet a man and you want to have a family and you guys want to create that environment, you don't lose you in the process.
And that's how you become well-rounded in who you are and what you want, and kind of being goal oriented as a woman that wants attention.
Yeah.
So if I am a former side chick and had absolutely no problem with being a former side chick, me lacking direction, lacking boundaries, or lacking anything that was going to be substantial and sustaining to me, because we change. And what I didn't want in the past and want now, I implement now. That's how that works.
And I got to say two things to that, because the whole side chick thing, sometimes that's the easier position.
It's very
What
easy.
a lot of people are not allowing to be real is the most available man on this planet at this stage of my life is the married man. He is free. I don't know how. He got 3 kids and a wife and a job, and he's in school and extra classes, and
they
he's a
still
leader,
find the
and he
time.
still got time. But this single man with no children
ain't got no time for
ain't
you,
got
girl.
not a time, because they the bad bitches of the world. You know, they Instagram models
They
of the world right now.
definitely are bad bees.
Sometimes, and I'm like, and this is not me saying, hey, ladies, go pack up and be a side chick. No.
Try it out, girl. Go
Nah.
spin the block
Because
a
you might
couple
be the side
times.
chick
No,
to the
ma'am.
wrong relationship, and it might end up on fatal attraction.
Because
So,
you
I'ma
have
need you
to
know the
be able
consequences.
to know how to fight.
Yes.
And sis, you might want to be packing a firearm legally.
Listen, because it don't end
it's,
well for
it's
all.
shit that comes with it.
It don't end well for
and
all.
you
I
have
will
to
say that.
know that. You have to know that. Anything that I do that's wrong or right, I'm in full awareness of it.
But you have to know. The thing is about it, though, is what I want people to start normalizing is they do exist. Stop treating them like Santa Claus and those damn talking M&Ms. Your people are fuck side chick. Side niggas exist too. I have literally watched y'all cheat on y'all mates. I'm like, in front of me.
In front of me. And I'm not going to
Me.
do it. Hey, girl.
Y'all know I talk too much. How
Girl,
many times I keep telling y'all? Like,
You better get your cheating ass out of my
y'all better
space.
get out my space before
Because that man love
so I
you.
make a joke, and then your husband find out you cheating because.
And now you want to knock her
My
head in between
bad.
the stove and the refrigerator. No.
So
no.
it's like it goes both ways. We always down and clown women because there's a side chick and there's a wife, but there's side niggas and husbands.
They love
and you
it.
These plant motherfuckers, these whole side relationship hubs. The plant was hubs for side relationship. I don't know. That's what y'all tell me. I ain't never worked at the plant. But I know that it's a two-way street. So let's normalize the conversation, because y'all really do just be cheating on y'all mates. And then y'all be trying to make somebody feel ashamed or bad for
Not going to happen, y'all.
for taking what's available.
It's 2023.
And this is my
That shit
second
not gonna
thing.
happen.
I'm not wearing nothing of my past on me like a fucking tattoo. If I did it, it was already done. We don't have to keep bringing it up. I ain't shamed by shit I do.
In the
Or did.
words of Clifford Harris, if I said it and I meant it, and what fuck nigga, stand up.
Hey, so to wrap all of that up, is
Right.
side
Bring it
chicks
home.
exist. I guess it confuses me though. Like, I need the unpacking of what's a hoe
Yeah.
for real.
And we're gonna have to bring
Like, I need
somebody
somebody to
in,
help me with
because
that.
I mean it's certain things that I don't subscribe to, but I do feel like it's more recklessness associated with hoes.
But
So-
you know, as a woman that's single, I call my niggas my hoes.
I be saying all the time, I ain't
I told the
got no
dude because he
hoes.
got
Oh,
I
where
told him,
did
I said, I give
hoes
all my
go?
hoes nicknames.
Where did don't nobody have a real name? Why would
Right.
they until they are
This
serious?
is how you know when I met you, if I looked at you like you were going to be one of my hoes. And when I say my hoes, though, I mean, you might be something of
I might
potential
like
for
you, though.
right now until I vet you. You
Because if she talking to her people, if she on the phone with me and she say your real name, I'm gonna be like, bitch, who?
Look, I was talking to my sister today, and I was like, such and such and such, but I didn't say his name. And she's like, oh, the one with the childbearing hips. I said, is that how you know him? She said, girl, you know you always got something for one of them. She gonna say, the manager. I said, well, no, the manager.
When you make it past the nicknames, that's how you know you in there.
Most of them, yeah.
It's a couple of them that slip
Some
by.
of them got past the nickname.
It's a couple, but see, that requires effort
It does.
and a little bit of work.
It
So,
does.
is what you willing to do, or do you want to remain
Your whole
baby
name.
making hips in my phone?
And that wasn't even his whole name. That's why I was confused that she knew him.
Red shoes.
Right. I'm like, you know,
Girlfriend's boyfriend.
the boo. Because I was gonna say the manager. I said the boo. Baby, it wasn't no the manager. The fuck?
So anywho, that's just
Anyway.
you know
manager.
a little bit of that. But I do want people to know something that they don't know about us.
Okay.
So I went first last week. It's back on you.
Did I tell them that I cried on cue?
No.
I didn't. Okay, so listen, y'all. I don't.
She
let
would be a great
nobody-
actress.
Yeah, I don't let nobody sit in the room and cry by themselves. It's
If
like
you
a
put
rule of mine. Like if you
a
cry,
slow
I
song
cry.
with a puppy on it or something that a
You sure I
touching
didn't tell them this?
a touching melody. No, a
Okay.
touching melody. She will cry.
Yeah, so I cry.
And
I
even
was
if you
up
put
all
it in
night
her
'cause
ear.
I haven't been able to sleep, and I decided to watch Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion. And they started telling stories that I didn't care about, but I was crying.
Well, I was gonna say, what made you cry?
Like Alexis Sky. I'm about to call her Alexis Hart. Alexis Sky. She was talking about how she was trafficked. I said, okay, so we got some things to discuss.
Oh.
And how men like used and abused her and a lot of the things that these girls go through. I've never been through these things. But it makes sense of their behavior. Like, even when my behavior mimicked a little bit of their behavior, it wasn't because of none of that shit. But when she was telling her story, she was crying, I was crying. Who else? Like, you know, everybody was there. Like, you know, I went to jail. I was like, damn, I ain't go to jail, but this is kind of sad. You know, like my mama wasn't there and my daddy didn't love me. And one dude was like, I was on cocaine. I was like, I wasn't on
None
cocaine.
of these things. It sounds like you can motherfucking
No,
relate
I'm
to.
I can't.
But you still crying.
They was crying, so I was crying. You know, like my daddy abandoned us when I was little, and I'm like, my daddy didn't abandon me, but this is sad.
Do y'all see a trend here, y'all?
People got real hurt, and I'm a healer, so I like to empathize.
More empath.
Yeah, I'm an empath. Even though it's more of a sympathize because I can't empathize
Right.
with things that I haven't experienced. The most I can say is like I lost a sibling to gun violence, but nobody said that. Like I was
Right.
selling crack since I was
Traffic
12
and doing
I'm like,
cocaine.
I was 12, like playing with toys. Like toys, that is sad. Can you imagine a 12-year-old who has to sell crack? Wow, that's real. Like wow,
What would you do if your son was at home
crying all alone
on the bedroom floor?
because he is hungry.
And,
And
the only way to feed
him
him,
is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money
because his daddy gone.
somewhere up in lockdown. Wait, somewhere up in lockdown or something. In and out of lockdown. I don't have a job now.
Yeah. It be real shit going on out here.
But that's what they call life. And I was like, that's fucked up because I can't go to sleep. And that's your shit. And they over there probably sleep. But you know what? It's, probably the cocaine addiction helping them go to bed. Or stay up. I don't know.
No, cocaine don't make you go to bed.
Maybe I'm on
They
cocaine.
be up.
Maybe I'm on cocaine. And that's why I can't go to bed. I shouldn't start those rumors.
Let's please don't, because that's how rumors get started. So you cry on cue. That's what people don't know
cry on
about
cue.
you.
It's the slightest thing, the smallest thing. And
Literally.
if you put an obituary.
I was
in my
sitting next to
face-
her the other day and she cried like 4 times.
We were
and
watching The Circle.
I
if you
kept
are familiar
looking
with it.
over at her like, what is going on?
So just imagine how my 12-year-old feels.
Yeah.
At every step, she's like, again,
Why?
girl, you know this is what I do. Like, why are you judging at this point? This is natural for me.
It's not
Like, this
even
isn't
a
process.
judgment. It's just like,
You need to.
I'm trying. What I need from you.
You don't need to
is-
understand. Just understand that it's who I am.
It's a thing.
If you're going to deal with me, you're dealing with the person that's going to cry over things that makes no sense. I'm not causing
Got
a
it.
scene.
No problem.
I just have to cry.
Okay. Get it out.
I don't know. I
it
don't want to cry,
out.
but it makes me cry.
Okay. So, something about me is I love keeping my nails and toes done. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Like, so Mo, she loves, like, she can
Don't
do.
tell them. Don't tell them.
Oh,
That
okay.
was gonna be my thing.
Okay,
That's
so I
gonna
let
be
it be her
week.
next thing. But for me, like, it's not even a self-care, because some people are like, oh, I want a manicure, or I'll go get my nails done, and that's self-care. No, it's mandatory. Like, that is a thing that is a staple in my life. When you don't see me with my nails done, ask me what's wrong.
I don't think I've ever seen you.
It's a problem. It's
Yeah,
hey,
'cause I don't think I've
it
ever
might
seen
be
that.
time for intervention. And my nails and my toes have to match. because I want them to. It matters to me, not to anybody else.
Your nails match my outfit.
They do. And, you know, pink is not my favorite color. It's not
mine.
even on, like, my top 5. But,
Right. But that's cute how we match.
right. I love black, actually. But, yeah, that's I have to have my nails done. That's my thing. That's my niche.
Okay.
All right. Before we get into some mean potatoes, I want to just kind of bring up some stuff that I seen in the news that
Okay.
we was talking about, and that was Angela Simmons and Yo Gotti.
Okay, let me take a shot.
Come on, you
Because
can-
listen,
To hold it out.
holding out. I really sat there and thought, like, if a man said he was interested in me years ago, and
6 years ago.
6 years ago, would I date him? 6 years later, I mean, because you got to think of the timeline. It could
And
be
you
something
knew
going on.
it wasn't news to you. You knew he been wanting you this whole 6 years.
I know that I probably wouldn't date him because I probably didn't want him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because it don't take. Because I mean, I know me. Even if I was in something at that time, then when I, finally got out of it, hey,
And she been single. She been dipping and swerving in and out this little dating game.
I want
and
to
he
see how
wasn't
this
it.
is gonna play out. To be honest with you, because I know you people on the interweb, y'all get so excited for pictures, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna tell
Y'all
y'all a
cake
secret.
for a lot of bullshit.
I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. It's this couple that I personally know. I only know half the couple.
Okay.
I know the husband. I don't know the wife.
Okay.
They look great. Like they have this internet love that I envy a little bit because I don't envy much. But I'll be like, you know this. I want to look like that. But I know that it's just an image. It's not their truth.
Okay.
So you guys got to stop with every smiley picture and think that that's what's happening because, how do you feel about it?
Me personally, I feel like it is a Jeffrey Feiger settlement going on somewhere. Because of like that Steve Urkel, you wearing me down kind of thing.
Weird.
You are a friend,
He got-
and
His head is shaped like toast.
you know how I
So,
feel.
like,
That's
that's
how I feel
kinda-
about T Grizzly.
that's kinda
Like,
the thing
I
that
can't date
stops
no
me,
man
like-
who I can like bite off the top of your forehead. I just and put
It's
some
like your
strawberry
hairline
jelly
doing
on
it.
it.
But I mean, if it works for them, I want,
Much more power
More
to
power.
you. But me personally, I feel like she spent the block. She seen that the dating pool got a little bit of pee in it.
It was like, let me get the man
And
that admires
he admires me. And you know that stupid ass fable of get you a man that love you more than you love him. Like
How you think
all of the
this gonna
bullshit
work
that the
out,
old
though?
school people used to tell us.
Like when he decides that, like, I just wanted to do what I wanted to do, and then it'd be a nasty breakup in the blogs. Because that's how I feel like it's gonna play out.
It's gonna be what it is.
I feel like it's a
He
fetish.
can't pronounce
didn't-
most of the words. So when he say screets and scrippers and scrimps, you know what I'm saying? Like
Screech,
nobody's
scrimp,
going to listen to him anyway.
I just,
And she's so private, she just gonna move the fuck on.
I feel like it's gonna be one of those situations where it's gonna end. I don't see this being like a long term thing. And prove me wrong, guys. I'm okay with being proved wrong. I don't think it's gonna be long term, and I think that like because he like fetishized her as this.
And I
whatever
hate
it
being
was.
fetishized.
because I don't know if he really like liked her or he just said it and it just
She has
kept-
that. She had that good girl image though. You know,
Did she?
like
'Cause, I mean, I thought she had a track record, and she
She
a
know.
PK, and I don't know nothing about
but
PK being
it
innocent.
don't matter.
What
Nothing.
preacher's kid
but
you know is innocent?
she is
Shit.
poised. That daddy is Run DMC / pastor, and I still want to know who ordained him. But whatever.
But what pastor and preacher's kid do you know that's innocent?
I don't know.
You
none.
don't.
However, that's how she presented herself. So that is what he saw.
So when I was reading through the comments, because I could be wrong, it was just so many men ragging on bodies, and men get all sad because they see bodies. So
They
I don't
get
know
up
if she
in
had a
arms.
good girl image or not. All I know is I feel like once he's like worn out
Done
of it,
with
he's
the-
gonna be
yeah.
done with it. I don't think it's gonna like. I don't know. I don't feel like
I mean,
it was
maybe her
genuine.
sex is fire though. You know
But
what I'm
do
saying?
sex really keep people together?
Nah,
No.
but it could be enough to at least sustain them for a little bit. Like
Again, like I said, I don't think this is gonna be a long term thing. But we're gonna see.
we gonna see.
We're gonna see. Like I don't see wedding bells.
Okay.
And guys, I don't know because I'm not that invested. So if I'm wrong, y'all can be like, "That's what you get for being wrong."
I was
Yeah.
wrong about Cardi B. Anybody who been following
were.
us, I hated her ass.
I didn't know who she was.
And she turned out to be a staple, and I had to
did.
eat that.
Yeah.
I had to eat it.
Accountability, guys. We're the type of friends that hold each other accountable.
Amen.
If they work, and hopefully we get invited to the wedding.
That part.
But if they don't, just
You
know
heard it here
you heard it here first. Ain't no Wendy Williams shit either. Like, I ain't got no husband in the closet
Nah.
over there getting bitches pregnant
No,
on me
no,
and
no.
spending my money. Like,
No.
I'm a gossip. It's because my shit's clean.
You can go ahead, baby. I'm good.
Listen, the day I get married, I'm stop talking about everybody. Like,
The only time that I was like the nicest in the world is when I was pregnant, because I didn't want my baby to be ugly. I was so nice. Like, I could
But
not.
shout out, what is it? Yo Gotti, Toast Gotti.
Toast
Toast
Gotti.
Gotti and Angela Simmons.
There y'all go.
There you go.
Salute.
Side eats. What else you got? Because my notes are blank, guys. Okay, that's something y'all don't know
It's
about
for
me.
sure for y'all
I
today.
keep some blank notes because I be at home studying. One of the things I'm a communications major, so what I know how to do is get the research, y'all, and I
She
do it.
does. She does.
But you gotta make me remember to bring it.
So we're going to touch on this for a second, and then we're going to get into the meat and potatoes so we can go home. Tia Mowry and Corey,
Okay.
their breakup and the way that Tia is navigating the divorce is real sus to me. It's very, very sus. It gives, I was trying to be controlling and seem like I had everything together, and we were this picture perfect couple, and I still don't want things to fall apart. So I am trying to control the narrative of what the fuck really fell apart. And nobody has room for healing because I'm just so controlling. And there's no happiness
I am very worried
or
about
healing.
her. I'm not gonna lie. I can see pain through a smile. I know a lot of you guys can't see that because that's how we lost our good brother Twitch, who was always dancing and kikiing and keeping it going on in front of everybody, and he looked so happy. And it's like, okay, but it's some of us who don't even look so happy. We just keep smiling and painfully being active through it all.
La, 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 la.
She's scaring me. And I say that because it's a few things. One, divorce is not a cute process.
It's not.
It's probably one of the most embarrassing, public, shameful, concerning
The whole
processes.
graduated
that
shit, girl.
two people have to go through. And the fact that we want answers from either one of them right now. So it's like, okay, I'm getting a divorce. How do you feel? Bitch, terrible.
That's
Don't ask
it.
me that.
That's
because
it.
when I'm feeling terrible and you asking me, I'm
gonna
crying.
tell you.
But she like, no, sis, it's okay. As you should. Like, this is when we have to allow people to be emotionally mature. If somebody is going through a divorce, expect them to be sad. Not at every angle or depressed, or because maybe they have reached their brink and maybe she's not as sad as I
Let
think
the
she
emotions
is,
be as
but allow
fleeting
that
as they are.
opportunity to get through it where you don't push her into this Power Ranger-esque form where she has to be so tough that she becomes suicidal because she can't deal with letting you down because she's actually sad, confused, lost, and hurt because she's saying things like, I'm choosing me. As you should always choose you because that's better for your health.
It is.
If choosing you breaks up the family, that lets me know that there was so many issues that we missed.
So let me just say this. When it comes to breakup after a long-term relationship, it is okay to go over the facts and the failures of that said relationship.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you should have never chosen that partner in the first place, be it 14 years ago or 4 days ago, that is okay. It's fine. If you feel like a failure to your children, to yourself, and to anybody who you was trying to paint a picture for, and impress, that is also fine. What you do in this process is heal from it all.
So what you might need to do is go get you not only some counsel, but a group of good people that you can release it to. But I just want her to get out the media. She's giving me real media training.
Get your ass off Instagram.
Yeah, like, just go
I don't
sit
want to
down.
see you in your long shorts no more.
Like, we don't need it. Like,
And your awkward sexiness.
If you're okay,
Your terrible hairstyle.
just go be okay. Like, you don't have to publicly be okay.
If you were indeed connected to a narcissist, go get all of the healing that you need.
Yeah.
Because he gonna try to get under your
'Cause
skin.
what you
He
gonna-
gonna try to do all of the shit that narcissists do.
What you're going to need to do is get the healing that you need to get before you can tell your story. So stop trying to tell your story in the middle
For
of your
it to be
healing.
believable. Because
Not
what-
even for it to be believable, but before it to work. Because if you tell your story in the middle of your healing, then you're missing your healing. You're going to break down in the middle of your healing
Yeah.
by trying to prove to me that you're okay in an event that you don't need to
and
be
I'm
okay.
not important. I'm not important.
I remember-
You're important and your kids are.
I remember when my mom passed and people was asking me like right away. My mom passed in May of 2016 and people would be like, how are you? And I said, come check on me in August.
Yep.
If I gave you my answer right now in the middle of the process, I'd be lying to you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm okay to like plan the funeral and argue with the family and go get some Popeyes dry ass biscuits and shit. I'm okay right now. But when it really matters, when the healing sets in, let me go through and I'll come back and let you know. And I'll let you know that like for the most part, I was okay. Like I handled most of it well. And when I needed to break down, I needed to break down. But I needed to feel safe enough. So stop trying to make public appearances to prove to us that you're okay because you don't have to be. Just go sit somewhere. Go get your homies. When you're good
Please
caravan,
squad up.
Squad
up.
and go to Thailand with your children and take a vacation
You
for a
can go
month or
to
two.
Bali.
Do something.
You can go to
Escape.
Dubai.
Get out of
And
here.
you can do what I'm about
rich
to
people
do
can do
right
Don't
now.
do what my po ass would have to
Live
do.
out
Like go clock in or some shit.
a hood rat ambition, because that's what's up next.
Okay.
Live out a good hood rat ambition. Do something that you would never thought about while you was married to that anchor. But now that you free and fancy, what would you do if you didn't have no morals?
I would be Kanye West's therapist.
If you ain't had no morals,
Yeah, because I know more.
would you tell him just to go out here and just say, fuck it all?
I wouldn't tell him to fuck it all. But I do want to know, like, what's going on, Kanye? And then I might give him some bad advice. I might give him some good advice too. I mean, why the fuck not? Everybody else exploit rich people and they can get under them. I'll probably be like, yeah, that's a good idea. Like, be that therapist and just get,
Go along and get along for the payroll.
for the payroll. Because I know I'll be making it happen, right?
His therapist is probably definitely doing it for the culture.
That
Because
part.
who the fuck?
Who is Kanye West's therapist?
Baby,
I'll be writing him all
y'all ain't got no,
I gotta
he
be,
ain't on no nary prescription.
I'll be writing him all kind of prescriptions
Baby.
and shit. Like just prescriptions I can't even write because I ain't even. I'm not even a medical
Let
doctor.
me get the RX
Can't even
pad,
write scripts.
and I'm scribbling the fuck out of some shit.
Stealing pad. Like, because if I'm a therapist, I got doctor friends. I'm stealing their notepads. I'm stealing
You gonna
their
have them
pads.
same glasses on? Would you fuck him? You want to fuck him?
Kanye West. I feel like that would be an awkward ass lay.
What?
I feel like I would have to do cocaine to fuck Kanye West because I think it would be a requirement.
It's the big jaw for me. Like,
I'm just saying. Like, think about it. Like, it's not that I'm not attracted to guys that act like similar to Kanye West. Not his looks, but like Kanye West before he got Uber wherever he is right now.
The Louis
He was
Vuitton
my type.
dime.
Like, arrogant. I like stuff like that. Like,
No.
go ahead, do your thing.
But what you gonna? Because I could never.
I feel like he would call me names I don't want to be called.
Right. I wouldn't imagine a sexual
Out of body-
encounter.
Exactly.
I don't know how
gives
Kim
me
did it.
out of body experiences that I'd be having. I would be taking notes in the middle of that. Like, hold on.
Tell me
I
why you
gotta
deserve to
tell- what?
have it all.
I gotta tell my homegirls this shit. Wait till the girls hear about this. Like, I don't see that sexual encounter being like
I couldn't even picture him
pleasurable.
being sexy.
either.
Like that
It would
big
be
old jaw
awkward.
down, like in between these thighs.
That nigga probably put remember them line glasses he used to wear? Remember them line glasses he used to wear? He probably put them
You know what I'm
bitches
saying?
on.
He gonna
He
put
like-
his Louis Vuitton backpack down at
He
the foot
probably
of
had
my
some
bed.
cowboy boots on and the motherfucking tuxedo drawers and shit. He's like the type. Like he do
Baby.
all kind of shit that I'm not used to. And I be confused because I got
Mm-mm.
questions because I like to understand things.
I can't do it.
We have to pull out scripture because I need not to lean on my own.
And then that's when you put his gospel album on.
See, Peaches and fucked up shit.
Oh, Peaches.
It just don't feel because
It's not for
one
me.
thing is I'm not attracted to just money. Like just because a man got money don't mean I'm fucking him. So if I thought I would fuck Kanye West, I know I wouldn't. Like, nah,
And Kanye if you've
I
ever
think-
seen his like
I
sawed
don't do
off
drugs.
stare, like
Yeah.
off, Like, could you imagine giving him some bomb ass throat and he make that
Nope.
face? Like, I could
I
not.
couldn't imagine giving Kanye an Obama-ass throat because I feel like even if he enjoyed it, he'd try to act like he didn't.
Yeah.
I feel like he'd challenge me and tell me that he gave head better than I did.
I
Like,
can't.
I get better blowjobs than you do. Like, how do you
And
know?
then you're gonna practice on
How
an
do you
actual
know?
penis.
How do you know, Kanye? How do you know? Like, let's talk about this. And like,
He just says, "Stick a fork in me, baby."
like, and then the thing is, he's been rich for so long that I'm sure he's experimenting on all types of shit I'm not used to.
I'm all set.
Like I said, I don't do drugs either. So it's like, I can't. First of all, I can't waste my first narcotic experience on Kanye West,
Sir.
because like I don't know what might happen, right?
Sir.
And I can't risk my life on this fentanyl experience.
Okay, because
For-
you got
I
one
can't-
shot.
Right?
You got one shot. I
It
don't
just
want
sounds
it.
like it comes with too much risk.
It does,
Like that's
and
like,
no reward.
like I would rather bet my entire 401k like in the lottery than I would like fuck Kanye West, especially off drugs. Like,
Nah.
Like, could you imagine? Like, I could just see him having a list of requests that I can't.
A
submit to.
writer, a whole writer of requests.
Yeah, like, I can't
you
do this.
gotta have green Skittles
And I'm not an
to even
opportunist.
enter the bedroom.
Right, I'm not an opportunist that way. So it's
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
this is my shot. I'm Eminem in this bitch spaghetti. Like, I got one shot. And I'm about to fuck this shit up because I'm about to be in Kanye West's bedroom, butt ass naked, confused. Like, damn, sir.
I know.
Ow.
Me personally, my fat ass would not make it past the threshold for Kanye.
I'm scared to go to
the-
Kanye West's party. I feel like we're gonna get an invite. We're gonna be, bitch. I'm being there nervous. Like, it'd be the soberest I've ever been in my
Trembling.
life. Like, shit.
Yeah, I got some
'Cause I gotta
17,
take
38.
I mean, to tell you know how we get. Be they giving a shot, throwing them on the floor. But yes, my hood red ambition was to be Kanye West's therapist. I want to get inside his head. I want to hear, and I want to see if I can direct him to do stupid shit. You know,
Let's be clear.
everybody else making, helping them do stupid shit.
Indeed.
Why can't I?
Indeed.
I need something to fill my book up in.
Indeed.
What about you though?
So my hood ambition would be to be a scammer.
Oh,
Like,
that's
and
good.
I'm talking about one of the scammers
We
that's
should.
on that BET show.
You want to be one of those?
I want
or
to
you
be
take
one
it
of-
higher.
I mean, we can start there. Like,
Okay,
that will be
absolutely.
my building block, my first brick.
Yes, I'm
and then
here for
I'm
this.
soaring, bitch.
Please.
Like, I'm talking about Rolls Royces, credit cards,
You
credit
just gotta have an
schemes.
exit strategy.
Oh, my exit strategy would definitely be like built into a few businesses, maybe start a record label.
You know what? It's one business I keep seeing. Because I can't. I told my sister, I said, I know a wash and fold when I see one.
Okay, also
What's
a
this?
laundromat, a rim shop,
What is this?
a fluff and fold.
What is this dog clothing boutique about?
I have no idea.
I feel like that is some of the most. Besides that and Long John Silver's, I know a wash and fold. When I see
Gucci's
one.
furs for puppies.
Somebody at the. It's okay, let me tell you the truth, right? What's that? The 9th precinct is right across the street from Long John Silver's. One of the police officers own that bitch, and he is selling cocaine. You could go get a number 47. I don't know this to be true. I'm just making this up with y'all.
And
Trust
we
me,
always
it
making some
sound-
shit up
It
on
sounds
Just
like
Saying
it's good. 'Cause
Reloaded.
If you go say, "Give me a number 47," and Tabo sent me, you gonna walk out with a brick of cocaine. Cause ain't no way Long John Silver's open for the food.
Cause how?
The McDonald's on Mac
How?
and
How? How, Sway?
Mac and Connor just got taken
After
down
how
for
many
whatever
years?
There's no way. Who distributes to Long John Silver's? Nobody. So I
They're
know.
not even catching fish for that bitch no more. They're not. Gordon's Fisherman.
I know
nigga.
wash and fold when I see one, and when I say wash and fold, I just think it's power of
Yeah.
how they had the laundromat where they was
James
cleaning their
St.
money.
Patrick.
So that's what I think of those dog boutiques where you selling
That's
dog clothes.
gonna be me. I'm gonna start a
'Cause who
couple
the fuck
daycares.
needs a storefront for dog
Maybe
clothes?
even a plus size boutique because
wanna see the books.
I'm fashionable.
I want to see the books. So between that and Long John Silver's, I want to see the books.
Let's go.
At this point, because I know y'all watching drug money in these two. They don't make sense. Like, I'm gonna go into one of them dog boutiques and see how much they selling this motherfucking fake Fendi dog.
It's a lot.
Who
It's
the
a
fuck,
lot.
bitch? If you don't get you
It's-
a online boutique, because I don't see why you need a storefront.
For
That is drug money being
Nobody's
washed. Okay.
bringing Fluffy in to
Don't
try
come for me.
on this Fendi hoodie
Don't come for me, y'all. I'm just saying. It
or
just makes sense.
a
to
Yorkie.
me. I'm like, so don't nobody want to explore this? No, DEA, like, I should have been a police officer. I know I should have. Because I'd have made it to the FBI ranks by now. I would be the best detective out there.
Absolutely. I came up with Sergeant
But that's scamming
Benson
shit.
and Stabler.
Listen, okay.
So
That's scamming
I
shit.
know everything.
It don't sound bad. I was just watching American Greed, and when the way them niggas scammed them PPP loans, and I'm not talking about just a little bit of money. I'm talking about some. This
Baby.
nigga had a G-Wagon. I said,
They got down. I'm too scared because my
Oh.
luck, let me tell y'all,
I mean,
it
they
ain't
luck ran
never
out.
good.
They luck ran out too, but I'm just saying, whoa.
But even in the, you know what I'm saying, in the time, like, I couldn't even BMF. I couldn't blow money fast at that point in time because, bitch, the moment that shit touched down to my account, Uncle Sam would have been knocking on my
Whitney.
door. Like, hey, bitch, come on. I don't
Silver
care.
cuffs.
Did you pee? Pee in the car.
Okay.
It don't even
Pee on
matter.
yourself. But that scamming shit don't sound bad.
No, so, yeah, that's my hood rat ambition.
Okay.
All right, so the potatoes of our conversation before we get out of here today, y'all, is like the Steve Urkel wearing you down type relationship versus real platonic
Oh, yeah,
male female relationships. It is a lot wrapped into a platonic relationship. Some men do not like women who have male friends. And a lot of women do not trust the women of their significant others
Yeah.
to be just friends.
So let me ask you this first, because I had a Pisces meltdown. My Pisces friend, she had to save me.
Okay.
Do you think people who have slept together can be best friends?
No. No.
I know one thing for sure and two things for certain. If a man has slept with me and he calling me his best friend, he
I'm
is
not
my
your best
husband,
friend.
baby.
That's
You are
it.
nobody else.
That's my only best
You
friend
getting
that
lying.
he done took me down and through there. We done been to Pound Town together. He mine. That's my husband.
I think y'all weird when y'all be calling me
Otherwise,
y'all best
ain't no
friend.
best friend, bestie, da-da-da-da, after we done had some kind of past. If you've seen me naked and had my genitals in your face, I'm not your best friend.
I'm not your best friend. I'm gonna just let you know because I feel a lot. I ask every man who I've ever dealt with, right? Because I'm a small number of dudes that I talk to on a regular that I've actually had a relationship with, a sexual relationship, or whatever, and I don't call them my friends. And they don't understand why. And I tell them, I ask them this one question. This determines our friendship. If I was to get married, would you come to my wedding? And they say no. So that means you're not my friend. Because if you're my friend, you can come to my wedding.
But
my wedding is not full of just associates. I'm not paying for my associates to be there.
absolutely
My friends
not.
need to be in
This is a
in
covenant.
This space.
We
to see this, witness
we're
this
being
love.
prayed
If you
for, not
can't-
prayed on. And you can't be lusting me while I'm at the altar.
That part. So if you don't see me as a person that you could love no matter what space in life I'm in, you're not my friend.
No.
I don't care how good this is right now. This is convenient.
But I've had a past partner or, like situation, and we stopped kicking it. And he invited me to his wedding, and I'm talking about.
I mean, everybody is different, but
Of course I wasn't going to go, but why the fuck would you invite me to your.
because he wants to pull off this facade that you're his friend. And I get it.
I ain't
because
doing
we're
it.
in a relationship. So you think of it as a friendship. But there are associates, guy. You're my associate.
Yeah, because you're not my friend.
Because I'm not about to show my husband you and be like, this is my home, but this is my bed. Like,
That's
men get
deceitful.
so confused, and we have to have this conversation on another day, but men get so confused at the relationships that women can have. Sir, I don't fuck every nigga that is in my presence. I have
Or that
standards
has
and
offered,
boundaries.
or who may show some interest and all of that. Like, especially being a plus size woman, they already feel like we should just take what we can get anyway.
Nah.
But
Sir, I
no.
am so fucking dope that people actually want to know me. And they want
part.
to hear what I have to say. And they want me to ask them questions and help them unpack their life and help them on their journey.
That
does
not that as a friend.
that does not, and the thing is, even with the friendship, like, that does not mean that this person is in my life for a lifetime. Therefore,
Seasons.
your seasonal ass don't have to consider me as a friend. You talking to your, like, say you're dating, but you got a guy that you used to sleep with that you still cool with, right? Yeah, me and my homie, me and my homeboy. You might say friend, but I guarantee you, once you start getting hot and heavy, you get real different in a relationship.
And if he be like, oh, I don't like that dynamic, guess who's going away?
and the thing is,
Your ass.
I'm a stand tall. I fight for my friends. I have platonic friendships with men that I have never had sex
That
with.
part.
You're going to walk into my life and you're going to also respect that because I'm not lying to you.
And it exists.
So I'm not telling my male friends that they have to disappear because I got a man.
Not
because you don't.
sure. And
I'm not going to disrespect my man before you, but I'm about to let him know.
But
hey,
I'm
you
not
have to
catering to
understand.
your perversion.
Yeah, my brotherhood with the guy my brother sisterhood with the guy that I consider my brother, you can't break that up because we're not blood related. Like somebody accused me for sleeping with my male best friends. It's offensive to me.
Very.
Because I look at it differently.
Very.
You might think it's a joke. I don't play like that.
I don't
You
either.
gonna play in somebody else's face.
Please
Because
do.
I get it. People be like, this is my bro, and they sleep with them. That's not who I am. I don't do that.
So check my references.
I've never fucked a nigga and, call him
and
my
ask
bro.
about
That's not
me.
what I do.
I do not claim that friendship, that BFF, none of that funny
Boy,
shit.
I fucked you. You my
If we
hoe.
touched under the pants,
You my hoe.
okay,
I
you
know.
probably was one of my slides. Well, you know what I'm saying? My something to do's when I ain't got nothing to do.
Don't tell
My
my man that.
dun-da-duns, my
Let me tell you
yeah-yes.
I
My
told-
little yeah-yeah. My favorite.
That's something to do when you ain't got nothing to do. That hurt that man's feelings. He was like, what? Boy, let's be honest. This is going nowhere fast.
So if I've accepted it, I need you to accept it and move the fuck on. But what you will always have to know is if I call you a friend and you are a male, the Y chromosome, then I have not put anything on you.
That part.
Nothing.
And the thing is, like I say, platonic friendships do exist. But then I guess where it gets scary, though, is women eat cat. So these bitches be fucking their best friends.
Y'all just so weird.
I ain't no best friend fucker, guys.
Y'all just so weird in this day and age, and I don't know what
It gets
to do
weird.
with it because I don't want
I-
no vagina. I don't want to eat your box. I don't want you to help me
I just
eat
couldn't
his box
imagine.
if he got a box.
Eat
like
his box.
I just,
First of all,
I don't want none of that
like,
shit.
I never had the uncomfortable encounter with one of my friends trying to fuck me. Because baby, that would be a
some
story for the
trick,
books.
some Ronnie
Baby,
type shit.
Because they do this though. Like if you shut up, like we too loud in the room. We go in the room like I don't fuck with women, or I wouldn't fuck my best friend. So women are like, okay, well we can't tell them bitches what we do. But they, but they really do be fucking their friends. Like you got your man, you got your homegirl, y'all fucking your man. I don't see how y'all do it. I can't do it. I don't trust enough for that. And I fight. And like I told the nigga, you
I
hurt my
fight.
feelings, it come with consequences. My feelings come with consequences. So I try to keep a comfortable level and not getting my feelings
Keep
hurt.
a cool
I'm
head.
honest. I'm like, hey,
Stay
you
out
my
of the
friend.
news
Let me
head.
tell you what's gonna hurt my feelings. If you do this, I'm gonna be hurt. So when you do this and I'm hurt, now we got some other shit
And
to
see, don't act like you weren't warned.
So, but could you imagine eating pussy and then you got
No,
eat
I
your best
can't
friend
ima-
with-
no.
I can't do it.
No,
I can't.
I
Imagine.
can't.
It's like,
No.
how do y'all sit in the room with each other? You know, how you be like, girl, let me get some of that. And you be like, okay.
You can have it. You can.
I
have
guess
it.
they just drink, eat. I don't know.
No, thank you.
I mean, I guess it's okay because that's what they do.
Okay.
They fuck their friends. I've never been a friend fucker.
No. And I
And
never will be. And I
it's
think
not
this
my
shit is
thing.
weird.
I do
and
think it's weird. I
For
think that shit
the
is
men who bring females into situations, let me tell you right now, if you have a friend that you have fucked and you want to introduce me to that dynamic, it's very deceitful. And it's very, like, it shows me a lot about you because what I'm learning in this stage of dating is a lot of men do not end situations. So
Yeah.
y'all just keep shit going and going and going, and you collect bitches on the way and then start calling them your friends when y'all stop fucking.
So do
I don't
you
want no
ask-
part of them dynamics.
Like, if you meet a man, you liking a man, you loving a man, you feeling a man, and he introduced you to a woman, do you ask him, have you ever fucked her?
Yep,
I don't ask that.
I do.
I guess I don't.
Just same way I ask if you married now because
I didn't use
of
that
my
shit either, though.
experience.
And I think too though is one of my biggest problems is I give you my heart. So I meet you and I wouldn't ask you that because it's not something I would do. So it don't cross my mind to ask you like, did you fuck her? Because if I brought you to my friend, I didn't fuck him. So it was no reason for like I don't know. Like that's
We
the
not the
the,
same.
the gullible innocence that I
Yeah.
have where it's just like
It is.
I don't even think about did you fuck her because
Because I'm telling you, like 7 times out of 10, they did.
and you might
And
be
they
right.
bring you around these women.
And I guess I get
it's been
offended, too.
a lot of messiness behind it because, again, and that we're going to save this for another conversation, but that double-minded man who won't stand 10 toes down in a decision will carry you through all of his bullshit.
I mean, I think if I don't ask, I'd be able to figure it out.
Yeah. The
But
vibes will tell you.
I think the thing is, I don't
Discernment
ask
will tell
because,
you.
because of who I am, where it's like, if I bring you around my guy friends and they my real guy friends, I didn't fuck them, so it don't even matter. You know,
Yeah. Not doing that.
if you in
And-
the room with a
and-
nigga and y'all got the same outfit on, I fuck both y'all.
Okay,
'Cause I
so
probably
y'all are
bought-
part
I
of the
bought that
team.
outfit.
Welcome.
You
Practices
know,
on
any
Wednesdays.
good coach dresses their team the same.
However, like for
So
me,
we can understand.
I don't enjoy circling the block, and once I'm done, I'm done. So, and it's because I give so many chances. So I'm not gonna have some. You is rare that you.
And I'm
be
not
around
there no
somebody
more
that
either.
got-
I'm not giving so many chances because
Oh, no.
I've woke up to this.
Ooh,
We
girl,
said this
no.
new chapter of life is invitation only, and since I'm being so intentional with myself, that the chance card like Monopoly, I'm running out. I used to
I
give
don't have
100.
it.
Even my therapist told me because I told her, I said I give 100 chances, and when I get to 101,
I'm
I'm
done.
done. She said, "Well, 100 is way too many, ma'am. You probably should stop at 3 at least, at most."
The Empire said 3 strikes you out.
3 is like enough. Like you over here abusing yourself.
Yeah.
At this point, you're not choosing you.
That part you want. I shared a video. Baby girl said, "You want an 18th perf? How many more do you need?"
And that's the thing. So, working on my transparency, my honesty, my accountability. These are all things that I worked on.
Yes, ma'am.
I think when we come back, we need to really discuss about what women bring to the table because I think people get it wrong.
All right.
And I've been having this conversation all week. So I think it's time to unpack it.
I think it is too. But on this note today, we're gonna end right here
Okay.
because it was some good talk.
Hey,
And we
as
did.
always.
So where can they find you?
Mo _ does the most on TikTok.
Okay.
Like I'm really trying to build up my little TikTok thing. Trying to explore the life of downtown Detroit.
Okay.
Downtown Detroit is becoming this tourist spot. We like making magazines and articles and stuff like that. Like top 10 cities to visit. Don't go to the ghetto. Like I urge you not. I don't go to the ghetto. Don't you go to the ghetto? Because I know some people go out of town. They want to go to the. Ooh, take me to the ghetto. Nah, baby. You die by sitting in the cars with boys on the east side and the west side. Like let me sit in the car with a boy. I'm like, look, I don't do this because this is how you get killed. It is. You don't know who want him. Come shoot the car up and y'all both out of here. But anyway, Mo _ does the most on TikTok. That's how you find me.
And I'm Shaymo28, literally on everything.
All right. Bye, guys.